What's going on YouTube? It is Jordan Kelly, and in today's video, I did 27,000 push-ups within 2.5 months this summer. It's pretty cool. Let's roll the intro. Hello. Alright, before I start this video and explain to you guys how I did that many push-ups within that amount of time, make sure you're subscribed. This channel is a lot more than this video. We have a lot of fun things I do in my vlogs, so make sure you already got notifications on. I'm posting every day for this whole month of November at 7:15 a.m. It's going to come out every day, a new video, so hope you guys are paying attention to that. But yeah, we're going to start this video. Alright, so to start off, this is my my data. So it has the date, and then it has the number of regular push-ups, and then next to it is a parentheses of the different types of push-ups, and I'll explain what that means later, but those are different types of push-ups. But the regular ones are just the regular number that's first, and then in brackets is just the math, sort of. But it adds up to the lower parts down there, but yeah. Alright, so how did I do this exactly? So basically, every day I did 300 or more push-ups, and I stuck with that. I started out with doing 600 or more a day for the first week, but that was not really reasonable. I needed to make sure that I wasn't hurting myself in any way, but 300 was what I did. I stuck with that. It was kind of routinely. It kind of got to a point where, you know, certain days when I had things going on, I had to do them late at night, and, you know, I did sets of 20 or 10, and, you know, I give myself 10 seconds rest between each, and it take about 5 minutes. Now, I wasn't doing all of them straight. Some of the days I did do a good amount of them straight, but not 300 straight. I can't do 300 straight. I think I've gotten up to, like, 150 or something like that, but I never really maxed out one. I just did a good amount of, like, in a row. But the majority of them were done throughout the day. You know, I do some in the morning, some in the midday, some during night. Certain ones like the 14,000 one, or 1,400, sorry. The 1,400 one, that I did 100 every hour. So that was a fun one. That one took a while. I think the 1,200 one, maybe I did it every hour or something, a bunch. But, you know, lots of these were done throughout the whole day, so don't think that I just did it in, like, an hour. That would be fun. Yeah, so I'll explain what those additional, parentheses, push-ups were, and I'll go through a list of different types of push-ups that you can do, to help train yourself to be more fit and, you know, healthy. Alright, so to start off, we gotta have form. When you're doing the push-ups, you want your back to be straight, and you want to be off the ground like that. And when you go down, you want it to be like that. Now, a lot of people go the triangle ones where they're like that compared to this. This is how you do real push-ups. You know, I mean, these ones are good, and those are part of the parentheses ones, but the real deals are the bent in ones. And you got a variety of push-ups. I'll go through a list here. Alright, so first off, we got the Spider-Mans or the in and outs. So that kind of looks like that. That's an in. That's an in. And then an out is where you go out. So, Spider-Mans and ins and outs. You got this one. I don't know if this one's very good. I did a few of them, not a lot. But you go like this. Kind of like lifting off the ground. I think I'd call them like ladders, or like something that like lifts up, like a pogo stick. Yeah, I call them pogo sticks. I don't know. All right, and then next you got the up and arounds. I'd say it's a clock maybe. You can do that both directions, kind of like lean towards both sides. That one's a tricky one, but it's, I don't know. Just make sure you're not shaking, and make sure that it's, you know, a rhythm. You know, I don't know. Alright, and you can also do different ones like the side ones, like where you lean in onto one side. I'm not very good at those ones, but those are another ones you could do. Another ones are the simple different length push-ups. So remember I talked about the regular ones But you can also have the ones that go out like that. So you can have a really, really wide push-up, which is sometimes hard. You can have shoulder width ones. You can also have the diamond, or whatever you want to call it, where you're, making the football catch basically, but in the push-up. Yeah, just the different types of lengths are other ones you could do. And you can also you can find an elevated place, and you can just do push-ups like this, going up and down from an elevated place. Those ones are a little trickier. The closer you get to the place you're elevated from, the harder it is, so have fun with that one. You could also have Coach Kyle's classic channel changers. It's a plank basically, and you just rotate between going up and down. That one's fun. But that's more planks. That's not as much push-ups, but that's still really good for working out. You can also have the generic clap push-up. I haven't been able to do a double clap yet. We'll see if I can. There's one. All right, but then you can also do the double clap. We'll try it. Oh, I almost got that one. And if you get pretty good at this one, you can do behind the back clap. Still haven't been able to do that one yet, though. It's all right. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say this one's a good one to do. Because I mean, the impact on your hands is not the best for your shoulders. So I stay away from this one a little bit more. But I mean, it's still kind of fun to try to get the quick reaction for the two sometimes every once in a while, but I'd stay away from this one actually. All right, you can also have the arched one where you make sure that you get your butt up, but you make sure it's straight down. That one's a little bit hard. I mean, I wouldn't do that one as much. I'm just trying to think of ideas of different types of things you could do. There's also the one where you have your hand like... Make sure that you don't actually have that. See how I have my left hand sort of like hyperextended? Make sure it's straight. I did it wrong here, actually, so make sure it's straight. Do a push-up like that. That one's not the best. You can do that on both sides, so like that. All right, you also got the Superman push-up where you go like that and recover, sort of like, throw your hands into Superman position. You can also, I can't do them just because my room is gonna fall. I'm gonna fall and I'd hurt myself. But the handstand push-ups, like where you're against the wall and you're doing the head down with the push-ups. I'm trying to think. I don't have too many more ideas. These are kind of all just off the top of my head. You could also do the extension planks. This is, I think, the one that Kyle does, my coach, or my old coach. But yeah, this one's good. There's also you could get a weight. I'm not a big fan of that one, but if you get like a 20-pound weight or something, or a 10-pound weight, and just do the push-ups with it like lying on your back. Yeah, I think that's gonna be about it. Right, before we start, I actually just remembered a few more. You got the knee push-ups, right, where you have your knees on the ground and you have your legs, you're not really putting your feet on the ground. That's one. You also have the swimmer push-up where you go down, you drop, you put your hands in the streamline, and you go back up, just regular like that. Do that a bunch of times. It actually really works getting your hands up and keeping them there for a streamline for swimmers. You also had the wide legs one, where if you have your legs spread far wide apart, and you can't really see this right now, but my legs are really far apart when you go down. You also had the, what is it? Oh, just regular burpees. Come on, guys. That's an obvious. And you jump up. I mean, I'm in my room, so I can't really do that, but, yeah, this one's the best one, actually, out of all those 5, is the far back push-ups. So you do a regular push-up like this, right? Move your hands back here. Do the same thing. That's a lot harder. The goal is just to get them as far back to your legs as you can. But that's it. Good job. For different types of push-ups that you could probably do, I think I did some other ones, different types, but I just can't think of them off the top of my head because there's so many that you could do. I mean, sure, if you just look up more, you'll find a bunch. But those are just a few of the ones that I do. Best ones, though, are the regular ones. A regular push-up where you got your back straight, arms shoulder width, go down and up. Make sure it's not like that. Make sure it's like this and straight and controlled, not shaking. And, you know, make sure that you're getting the strength out of here and here, like your lats, and not as much your shoulders and your back shoulders. That's where you want to work it, and here and here. All right, but before I end the video, I actually recorded myself doing 20 push-ups every single day from that list that I showed you guys. So you guys don't know that I'm actually cheating, but I actually did do these push-ups. They were all legit real. Now, some of them were not perfect push-ups, but they were all push-ups. I did the amount that I said there. So I'll just roll a quick montage of time-lapse of me doing the push-ups. Hope you enjoy. Drop it. And when I mean I did push-ups every day, I did every day. We had a little mini vacation break, and I did some on the beach, and we also there was a pool there in the backyard, so I also did some there, and just in general, just did all the push-ups I needed to do. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I also just want to say how nice my mother's mural that she did was. If you can sort of see, there's a swimmer. I don't know, it's not that great, but I'll show you guys from the outside. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.